I'm really excited to be here with Lawrence Edmondson of Eat Big Digital. And Lawrence, what do you do? What is Eat Big Digital all about?
So Eat Big Digital, we're not a restaurant, by the way, so that people know. But I do love food, quite a foodie. Eat Big Digital is a software innovation consultancy, right? So what that means is that we create software for clients who we like to look at as not so much clients, but as partners, because everything we do is towards an eye of innovation and helping our client partners really disrupt the business they're in, right? So what better way to do that while innovating, but through technology, right? And that's what we do. If you look at history, every bit of innovation has always had technology at the forefront. Every time there was something that was innovative that was done in business, technology was always there, and it was always mixed with creativity. So that's what Eat Big Digital does. We mix that technology with a bit of creative inspiration, and we bring solutions to market for our clients.
Excellent. Well, thank you for that introduction. And tell us, why dotCMS? Why do you want to work with us, and what, the type of things that you see us doing together as a technology provider and an implementation and consultancy?
Yeah, so personally, I've been in the CMS space for a little bit over 2 decades, right? Since it began, as you know, before there was such a thing as a content management system, we were just kind of creating custom forms and persisting content to a database and then rendering it back out. And that was a very expensive process, right? In terms of just like manpower and, governance and establishing workflow and all those things. So I've personally been involved in kind of watching that content management ecosystem come to life and kind of grow, so everything from interwoven team site to vignette story server, I'm dating myself, but and everything in between, all the new players, Drupal, Sitecore, dotCMS, WordPress, etc., AEM. What we started to notice, I think, a few years ago, dotCMS came on my radar. And this is when, there was composable commerce and headless commerce, and then headless content management was starting to take shape. I was like, oh, this is interesting. What does it look like? And what does it actually feel like to go in and edit content, right? And, I actually really liked it because of the interface and how easy it was for content authors to really have this WYSIWYG live kind of editing experience, which has always been like, the golden thing that everyone has strived for is in-page editing, right? A lot of content management systems, you edit content over here, you push it and preview it over here, right? With dotCMS, you do all of that in one fell swoop, which I really, really like. What we also like, what we also like was the developer first mentality, right? In which this was developed using, right? So developers need flexibility when you're working with a CMS, right? There's always interoperability concerns. Not every organization is the same. Each organization's needs are different. They're going to have different systems. So we like the fact that it's malleable and that we could take it and plug it into other different, other things quite easily because of the architecture and the nature of it. So those are some of the things that I like about it. The ease of use, the modularity of it, and I really like the latest version and where you guys are going with cloud as well.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for that, Lawrence. And we look forward to working with you and your customers and partners a little bit more.
Awesome. Thank you.